Hi guys, welcome to our YouTube channel. I'm Didi and I'm here with
Easy Rhymer. This is a new channel. We're going to be talking about everything lifestyle, music, movies, everything. So make sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment.
so today we are going to talk about crazy imaginations we had as kids. So Busy, tell me some crazy imaginations you had as a kid. Because I know
I-
you have a lot.
you know, it's funny, but because I've even I've had imaginations and even like thought that I'm leaving the imaginations because some of them are crazy. My school burning. That one day, every school
I feel
I've been.
like
No,
everybody had that as an
mine is like
imagination.
mine is like I'm imagining it, but I wish it happens. Like I really want it to happen. Like it's not like I'm just imagining. Like I want sometimes I want the school to bend. Then we'll help people out. Then they'll make us like heroes of the. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying, but like, they'll come and give us like awards and all this. Like I'll be like, when will this school? Sometimes I'll be in class. The teacher will be like, there's someone to start shouting, fire, 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 fire.
I feel like when I was in SHS, I felt during prep or something, when they come around and they are talking about a building should just bend. It should just bend so that we will all leave because goodness, that was hell. It was so stressful.
Yeah.
That's like just one building. They should just say, oh, we should all go home for like a week or two so that we all say, oh, okay, then come back, then come and
You,
continue. It was crazy.
Me, I even know one time crowd it was like I even our school should bend so that they transfer all of us to a different school. That when JHS Dix, I was like, the school should bend so that they transfer us to like SOS or great.
I agree with that.
No, like not like this, but I mean in the sense
Yeah.
like they should send us to a school that is higher than our school because like I was in like this school bend. I'm hearing people saying school should bend, but like, I want to
Yeah,
feel the school
I
should
get
bend.
that. Well, for me, I feel like when I was a child, I always imagine of leaving my house, maybe running away from just a day and seeing how my parents will react. I'll be like, I'll take my stuff and then leave the house, and then maybe I'll meet someone who will help me on their way. Then the person will be like, okay, come and stay with me. And when I meet someone who is rich, someone who has money,
Someone
and then
I
later
don't
on, I'll call my parents and be like, and then ma, I'm in this country, come and
you
see
are in
me.
the year
And I'll be so happy and so proud of me. But then
proud of you
later
for leaving home and
yeah, but then later on, I
best
realized
place.
when people get missing, the way their parents come on the TV and they are
Yeah.
crying, they are being sad, and I'm like,
No,
nah.
it's
But
like
still, I always imagine,
when you grow there and you be like, so what was I even? I even and like imagine that a car knocked me down and they took me to the hospital.
oh my, are you crazy?
I was like I was hospitalized for like a whole year and I didn't have to go to school and everyone was like I was like so one time I was like so what was I even thinking of that thing like being hospitalized for a year like
Why would
mine
you
was
want
crazy. I had like really crazy like imaginations like one time I was even imagining that I'm a maid in this house.
me? What do you do? What do you do in the
What
houses?
do I don't even bring yourself. We
What?
have
But what do you do? Because you don't do anything.
what do I
What do you mean
no
by a
like
maid?
I'm not saying imagine like I was like maybe you for your house
Oh my god. I feel
and
like I've
you
also had imaginations where I'm like, oh, I'm working in a restaurant and this person is coming to my place and then I'm cooking for people. That's how I always imagine when I'm like, I'm asked to do stuff. Like they'll be like, okay, cook for us. And I'm like, oh, okay, so this me in my restaurant cooking for my family. And I'm like,
you
because I don't want to think about it as something that they're asking me to do. I want
you
to
are a
do
master.
it
She's lazy.
because I
She's
want to
very
do it
lazy. She doesn't like to
I want to do it
oh
because I
man.
feel like I'm cooking for people. I'm in a restaurant and I'm cooking for people. I'll sit down and then it makes me, I feel like it made me work faster. Because after that, I used to be like, yeah, maybe if I grow up, I'll own a restaurant or something.
There's
But
this I've been to 2 job interviews just for the fun. Just because of imagination.
you are serious.
No one knows.
I
I didn't
didn't know.
I didn't tell anyone. Because like I was like I just want to feel like how that time I was even like 18 or 17. But I told the people I was like that time you see I had the thing. So like
Yeah,
I was done with
older.
SHS.
For a
For
job interview.
the woman
See,
was talking
guys,
to
I
me
didn't
when
even know this.
the woman was talking to me, I was like, oh yeah, yeah. My head, I was like, oh, so this thing.
Oh my goodness.
I was like, oh, so you come to work and you know they actually called me
They
for one.
did.
Yeah, it was like this. Take one. The one they called
Oh,
me was like
okay.
this take something else. So when the woman was asking me the questions, like
Yeah.
I was answering the question because I know, and she was like,
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
so
So
I was like, so what is this stressful about this thing that people are making? Because like I was really imagining it that it pushed me to the point to like apply for this thing, the
the
role.
oh,
Like
okay.
I was like,
I don't know. I
no,
feel like me too. My fear is going for an interview, telling you all about myself, telling you all what I can do, and then at the end of the day, you'll be like, "I'm sorry, you do not qualify for this job." Oh my goodness! I
no.
feel like I'll be
Do you,
so down.
do you know the funny thing is that both the two I went to, the
Yeah,
first one, the woman was really friendly. I was
yeah,
like, so then I was like, is it that I didn't this? So I had to go for another one. It was like that. The second one was like when I got there, I was the
yeah,
only kid there, only full of grown-ups. That one was like
yeah,
an office setting job. I was in jeans, like it's not like this. I was in jeans. I think I had it. Okay, I wore a shirt, but I was in jeans and I had was it Bex? Yeah, like when I got there, everyone was dressed official and people had ties. I was like, this one there is not like the other one. You see, the other one was like a tech job, so like it was like
yeah.
meet some young people there and everything. But I was just doing it for the experience. I was like,
Experience.
but when they actually called me, I was like, oh, so like it worked out because like she asked me some of the questions like, have I worked before? I was like, no, and she looked at me and so that time I got to her, I was like, nah, this thing is not going to work. 'Cause she's like everything she asked me, but I'm not, but sorry, when I say it, like what I say after is yeah, but I'm willing to learn. So I think that was when she was like getting.
Yeah.
I didn't do any research. I didn't. So when I completed uni, I wanted to do my this thing in Takrade. So I
Yes.
went to one interview, and that one was like the only one. But that one was for a purpose. But the other two I went to was like just for the fun of it.
For the
So like I've imagined something fine. I'm
I feel like that imagination pushed you to experience how job interviews are. Because
yeah.
without it, maybe you would have been like, oh, let me just sit at home and imagine how it is. But then it pushed you to do something.
I know.
I don't think
Yeah,
imagining something.
it's good. It was just the this thing because if the
Yeah.
other ones came,
I feel like
um,
some of our imagination should be kept as imagination, guys. Don't
yeah,
act
some
on your imagination because I don't know
act
why
on
I'll sit
some.
down and then
Yeah,
imagine running around in the house naked, running the house. No, I don't think that.
I've actually imagined getting married at a young age. An old woman. That's what I'm saying. Some of mine are very crazy. I was like, you only realize when you are older that like what you were thinking about is like, what was I even thinking about those things when I was a kid?
Yeah,
Like
because as a kid,
that's crazy.
why you having such imaginations? Why are you having such
Now
thoughts?
that time, you see, that time is like when we watch these movies and these things.
Yeah.
Like what happens is like we want to be part of like what happened. I imagine someone coming to my school to shoot. Yes, it's because
Oh,
of a movie I watched, and the boy saved his school. I wanted to
okay.
say,
I think
but
I've had an imagination where it's like they've taken the kids. I mean, when we're in school, they've taken the kids and they're like they want a ransom. The parents come and pay an amount for the kids to, and then me and my
hey,
friends did. Hey, it was so wild.
wait,
Me,
when
when I was in SH, it was all my imagination
SHS,
started with SHS. But I feel like SHS, I was so stressed and I was like, something should just happen for me to leave this school. Something should just happen. But after I had them, I was like, oh. So if they come to the school and they're like, okay, all of us should stand and they've taken all of us hostage and then
who's taking
I,
her?
yeah,
She's
yeah,
not.
in this country. And then I'm like, maybe they are from Nigeria and they
Yeah,
I don't know why should come
Nigerians,
for me.
Nigerians will kill you in the comments.
Nobody should come for me, but I feel
She
like
meant it. She's not
hiding it.
joking. She meant it.
But I feel like that's what has. I don't know. I just thought that maybe the people at that time there was when the Boko Haram people were having this
And
issue.
that
Yeah,
those
so I thought
girls
they'll
and
come to my school. I went to a girls' school, so I thought they'll come to the school and they'll be like, and now all the girls to stay there. So unless your parents come, and then the military will come to the school, come for.
hey,
Oh,
and you
it
think
was.
what your dad would agree for that? No.
Yeah, well, I don't think you would have. I don't think you would have at
Like
all.
some of our imaginations were too wild.
Yeah, it was
But
so
it's good. It's
crazy.
good we didn't act upon them. I only did one. All my life is just one that I acted upon. Thank God it was just job interview. I didn't go and bend the school because I had the plans. If it was that I was to put it in motion, I had everything planned out. It's not like I was just
Yeah,
imagining it. I was imagining it with plans, like how to go about. I had a full like backstory for like
yeah.
if they find out it's me and was part of the. So I was like thinking about scenarios. in the sense of like me getting caught, getting away, me being the hero,
Oh
bro,
my.
it was crazy.
So we saw some comments, some
So
replies to a TikTok, where they asked
you don't have to. You just continue.
people about their thoughts and their imaginations as kids. And I'm going to read some. So someone said, I wanted my dad's business to fail so I could hawk pure water. How do you want why would you
Hey,
even think about such a thing?
what's
Your dad's business to fail so that you could hawk, just for the fun of it, just to carry pure water on your head and say
pure?
that, yes,
Then
pure
why
water.
didn't you just go and carry the pure water?
I don't even know.
Hey, some people just so he just wanted to suffer for the fun of it. Okay, no, I've not thought of
I have
that
never
one
thought
day.
of
That
that
one
before.
day.
I don't
Hey,
think I've ever thought. I feel like I've actually thought of my dad progressive so that I'll reach somewhere better.
me, I've thought of like imagining being like able to just say I want a car and I'll get a car. That was
I, I
that was
most of us would have thought that, but like,
because
why would I have to work for something? Why do I have to grow up and work for something when I can just sit down and say, oh, okay, I wish I had a car, then the car will come.
me, I was like, why is my dad not like this thing? Like, he just send you money, then you just be like, today I feel like getting a new car. Then you just cool car.
Go and get it. So another person said, I wanted to lose my memory and start afresh.
Hey,
No, I promise you, I have thought of having maybe something happening, me getting into an accident and losing my memory, and my family comes and they're like, "Who is this? Please, who are you? I don't know who you are. Oh my
okay,
goodness, who are you guys? I don't know who I
definitely thought about that one, but not like to the extent that they want to start afresh and just
because if I've lost my memory and you're not my family and someone
own.
else or someone rich or someone who has money comes and like, oh okay, this
You
is
they're
my
rich.
daughter. I'm like,
It's like you
ah.
they're rich. It's
I
like
mean, guys, who doesn't like money?
she's too money.
I like money a lot.
You're crazy.
Another person said, I remember when I used to daydream that I would become an orphan and go to an orphanage. Thank God
That
he
means
no
you're wishing your
answer me.
parents to
My dreams. I oh my god.
you're imagining it. You don't imagine that you are wishing death
Yeah.
on
It
your
didn't
parents.
even come to mind.
Because it's
Yeah.
like
Which means your parents have to die for you to become an orphan for nah, this is
it's
crazy.
crazy. Hey, you were wishing to become that means you are wishing for like your folks to like buy and just leave the face of the earth.
Yeah, to become so that the work and things will not work, will not do anything, we'll just be there. Someone will be taking care of us.
You are
I mean,
crazy.
another person said, I wish I had those spots on the leg that were due to reactions or chicken pox. For some weird reasons, I thought they were cute. I
Th-
no, this is just
this
weird.
this one
I always didn't want to get any chicken pox or any spots on my body because
this
I
person
don't
is
know. I
just
used to feel some way.
because hey, you just wish you had scars and uh,
Another person said, I wanted to be a fish seller because I like the way they cut the fish when you wanted to buy it. Oh my goodness. I don't know why you want me. I didn't want to be. Why would I want to
no
be a fish seller? No offense to
no
fish sellers,
disrespect.
though, but that didn't come to mind at all. It didn't cross
No, but
my mind
why would you even want to? Hey, just because it's not like
just for the fun. Just
they're
like
not just
how they
because
cut the
of the way
fish.
they cut the fish.
Yes. They just
Oh,
like the way they cut the fish.
they
I don't. How do they even cut fish in the first place that you like it? I feel like I've been fascinated by the way they catch fish, yes. But then I've never
ew,
actually thought
ew.
of, oh please. And when you go and the way they cut the tilapia, I feel like it's very nice. I mean, they are very skilled on how they do it.
So because of that, you want to sell
I
fish?
don't want to sell fish because of that
No,
too.
I'm
I'm
just
just
saying.
saying. I'm also just saying I just like the way they cut it. Another person said, I also wanted to be a cleaner at a rich man's house. I
Oh, this
promise you,
one
I've thought of this
most.
before.
This one
I
is like
have
most.
because
Then they take you to our bro. Then
I had this
you
imagination.
have
I'm
the
like,
whole.
oh, I will be working here, then they'll be like, oh, I like the way you work, come and work with us. Or is it that they'll be like, okay, since you don't have anybody or you don't have anybody taking care of you, let's take care of
That's
you.
the offer.
No, as in taking care of you through school or stuff
Oh,
because you are
okay,
working for the person.
yeah,
So
yeah.
after cleaning the house, you'll be like, okay, so since you are my daughter of the same age, come and let's go. We will send you guys to this school, send
And
you
you go
guys
to
here, and then we
then
are all in our own world and stuff.
and you be there. And no one is that it?
Well, another person said,
Yeah.
I wanted asthma because I
Hey,
thought it meant you were rich.
it's
Made
like
you
it's like
think you were? Why would you
no.
even have that thought?
Those who wear the braces.
I used to think those who wear braces were. No, I feel like in our Ghanaian
It's like
society,
you are
if you wear
rich,
braces, you are from those days.
but you
If
know
you used to wear braces, you are the B. I mean,
You know, I actually didn't know till recently that it's a deformity that you're correcting. I actually didn't know. Like, I had no idea. Like, I thought it was some of them were just for fun, and I thought it was, but it's like actually they are correcting a deformity.
Yeah.
I was like, ah, so why were we even praising them like that? Because it's like, and even dimple, they said dimple is like a
Yeah, dimple
deformity.
is a deformity.
I was like, ah, so like we are
Yeah, we
just
used to be so fantasized about it.
like
I mean, it
somebody will be
wasn't so.
using pen. I was like, ah, it was just recently. I think I saw a video or something about it. I was like, ah, they are correcting a deformity on their teeth, like, and people are making it look. Do you know people are wearing fake ones that they just super glue to their teeth?
Super glue.
Yeah, they just super glue it to their
They
teeth.
just glue it to their.
They use super glue, so that's what I'm saying. Super glue. It's not like they
Uh,
just glue it.
which
They,
bottles?
bro,
Hey.
you, when I heard it, I was like, ah, super glue in your mouth, like, I'm like, yeah, like, hmm. A friend of mine told me, I was like, wow,
That's
nah, that's
crazy.
crazy.
So last but not the least, for real, this person said, for real, I wanted our house to burn down so we can
House,
be beggars on the street, and then a rich man would help us. I haven't thought of the
burning your own
burning
house,
your house down,
like,
but I have actually
you.
thought of my family being helped by a rich man again.
Do you know the funny part is like we all think about the rich man, but like people are going crazy. Like
Yeah,
you
the
want your own after the
people in this comment
you know, I've
sections
actually
are
even thought about
crazy.
the church burning and all that. That one is like,
Hey!
but not my
Yeah!
house.
This is
Definitely, you know. I was like, the church burns that they say we shouldn't come to church for like a whole month or 2 months.
why would you think of a church getting bent?
Please, I have my own reasons.
Well,
I'm not against any this thing. Oh. I go to church every time, but
he doesn't.
it was when I was a
That's
kid. When we were kids, it was like obligatory. You don't have a choice. So like,
yeah.
it was.
When we were kids, it was like because your parents are going to church, follow us to church.
Mm,
Come and let's go.
so
Get
when
up
you
and
say
let's
you know
dress.
go,
That one you didn't have a choice, man.
eh,
Growing up, you
mm,
realize that maybe you had your own choice in a way, but
but
I
even
don't think in
still,
an African home, if
you
your
never
parents are so religious,
you never have a
you'd
choice. So
no, you wouldn't.
you
You
go.
it's like it's a must.
No,
Wake up, let's go to church every Sunday. Get up, unless maybe they are not going to church, then you stay home.
mm,
Well, for me, that's how my house has been. Like, if they are not going to church, then you stay in your house. But if they are going, my dear,
yeah.
everybody's going. You don't have a choice.
I will always give you the choice. But you know, the thing is like, it's like when you're growing to the responsibilities become this thing. So it's like
Yeah.
because they understand that you are going to work Mondays to Saturdays. So like when it's Sunday, you don't go cry. It's like, oh, it's normal or something. So that one too is there. So like I wanted to ask you this like if you are given the chance to change, if you are given a second chance, like, what would you change in your life to do over again? What would you change?
Well, I don't know. I've actually never thought of that before. But I feel like to change where I I have no idea. I have to let me see. Let me see. What would you do?
Me, I wouldn't change anything because I definitely have things I've regretted doing. I still regret
Yeah,
doing, but
yeah.
you see, the thing is, if I change it, maybe this
It will
wouldn't
be
be
a
me. It
different
will be,
story.
yeah, there wouldn't be.
Yeah, I
And
agree.
sometimes I'm grateful that I did those things when I was a kid.
Yes.
So like, I'm not going to repeat it now as I'm grown. As a kid, I can be like, oh, na me akola. I was a kid, I was a
Yeah.
kid. But now you can say, hey, you have done it.
Yes.
Everyone is coming for you.
You
So
have
like,
to just move forward past it
yeah,
because
so like I feel like those things put me in a position that like I'm always conscious about what I'm doing, what I'm trying to say, what I'm trying to like put out in every situation.
well, I feel like it's true. Maybe I wouldn't change so much about me now, but I would just have if I would have started doing or preparing myself for certain things better.
Yeah, that
Like I wouldn't have done certain mistakes I did
yeah, definitely.
now. I wouldn't have engaged in certain things that I feel like they in my head I thought they would have helped me, but then I realized I didn't use it for anything now. So,
Yeah.
but all that I feel like all that shapes you, all that teach
Yeah, it
you,
teach
and then
it lets you know how to face it when it comes.
yeah, I
That's
feel
the
like
thing.
those challenges and those ones we
Yeah.
face, they are all like, I mean, they are part of us now. So we just grow past it and
Mm,
then we move forward. Because I
yeah.
mean, now, if something happens now, I'm not going to sit down and say, oh, okay. And now come to think about them, like, why did I do that? Why? Now, where it has reached, you are like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, I've done it. What's the way forward? What can I
Yeah,
do forward? Like,
that's the thing. Sometimes I tell my friends like they'll be like, you easy, like, everything you just take it normal. I'm like, Yeah. So what should I do?
Yeah,
It
it
has
has
happened.
happened.
We talk about it. We leave it. We let it go.
If
Next
we find solution,
solution.
if we are
You see,
finding
that's
solution, we are finding solution. If it's something we can't do
yeah.
about, why will I come and sit down and be thinking about it
That's
when I know it already
sometimes
happened?
you do that. I hate it when you do that. Sometimes like something has happened. Let communicate to me that oh, yo, Wheezy, this thing is like this. You come and be. I'm like I don't even know.
Yeah, I'm an overthinker. Someone does something to me.
No, you see, sometimes I'm like,
That's how I am.
sometimes I'm like, I don't know. Maybe I don't know what I'm doing is because sometimes I
Yeah.
just come. I don't know what mood you're in, and I'm not supposed to know what mood you're in before I talk to you. So if I'm talking to you and you feel like today I'm not in a, you are supposed to communicate because I'm not a magician to just come in and like see that hey, today is in like, the mood like this or nah. If I come, I know that you are good, you're not good. Yeah, you tell me you're good or you're not good, then I know that oh no, today we are not going that way. But you wait for me to come and do my things and you come and be. That's exactly how she does it.
I don't talk like that or anything like that. I don't talk like that.
You,
I don't, guys.
she does every day.
People who know me know I am not like that.
That's not the real hair.
Yes,
I know
that's the
her.
real me, guys.
I've
That's the
known
real
her
me.
since she was born.
So,
I
guys,
carried her at my back. Don't look at me like I did for 2 years.
so guys, we would like to also know some of the crazy thoughts you had as a kid. Please make sure to leave those thoughts and those comments in the comment section.
Yes.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you for watching. Share, subscribe, tell a
Tell a
friend to
friend.
tell another friend that their friend should subscribe so that all that line of friends to be subscribing and subscribing. And not making any sense, but you get what I mean. They get. Thank you
So, thank you guys for watching.
for. Wait, how do we end it?
Thank you guys for watching.
Thank you guys for watching. So like, are we done?
Yeah.
So we should go.
Nanga, what do you want to do here?
Wait,
Bye. I feel like my voice was.
your voice wasn't working.